average concept. Today we are going to discuss the average error model. What is the meaning of the average error model? Some certain group of numbers which consists of some certain average. By mistake, one of the numbers misread as another number, so it got the average error. So instead of that, we have to replace the correct number instead of the wrong number, and to find the correct average. This is the concept of the average error model right now. See the example, the model. Here they had given the average of 20 numbers is 30. Already I have told you 20 numbers average is 30 means all the 20 numbers are not 30. Each number is 30. Suppose if you want to change into the total numbers, 20 into 30 means 600. That becomes 600 is called total value. We don't know actually the each number value also here. But the students, aspirants are doing the mistake by doing the 20 into 30 means 600 by terminating this into the total numbers. Total. It may take some time being. So please avoid that. Next, it is discovered later on that while calculating the average of one number, namely 87, was wrongly misread as a 67. Find the correct average. See, here they had given 20 numbers. The certain average is 30. We don't know each number of a part of is 20 numbers, but the thing is here, a part of is 20 numbers, so one of the numbers, 87, actually we have to take 87. Instead of that 87, we had, by mistake, we had taken as a 67. So that means here, we had taken 20 less value when compared to the original number. So, he is asking now the correct average. See one thing, if you want to do this type of problems, so first of all, you should know about the technical difference between what is the meaning of value, what is the meaning of average. Value, what is the meaning of value? Value means each number, single number. If you want to express one quantity, that is called value. If you express more than one quantity, we have to express in average. Here, see this problem. Here, simply we can say 20 numbers average is 30. This 30 is now a wrong average. Now instead of 30 we have to find out the correct average. Now the technical difference is between the value and the average. This is the average. But what about this? Actually we have to take 87. Instead of we have taken 87 as a 67. That means we have to reduce it 20. So this 20 is either value or the average. If you think about this 20 difference, whether it is average or value, means this 20 is a value because this is a single number difference. Just if you terminate this 20, just if you terminate the 20 as the average, then we can get the answer. Simply just the difference. We should, now the difference is 20, this 20 is in value. Just if you terminate this 20 into the average, then that average should be whether it is added to this average or subtract from this average. You can get the answer. See, this 20, we have to take this 20, now we are terminating this 20 into the average. See, what about the meaning of average? Average means the sum of the quantities by number of quantities. This difference 20 here, this is the value 20. Now we are terminating this 20 into the average. This 20 we should be considered as sum of the quantities by number of quantities here to find out the average. This difference 20 we should be treating it as sum of the quantities 20. This difference 20 by number of quantities. Number of quantities means total number of numbers. How many numbers are there here? 20 numbers. If it is 30 numbers, we have to put by 30. If it is 20 numbers, by 20. Number of quantities means number of total numbers means 20 here, so we have to put 20. So 20 by 20 means 1. Now this difference 20 we had convert into the average. Then the average becomes 1. Now this 1 is average. This 30 is also average. Now this 1, average of 1, whether we should add to 30 or subtract from 30, we'll get the correct average. Here actually we have to take 87, which just will take a 67. That means we have taken less value. To make it in the correct, we should add. That means this 1, we should add for 30, we can get the correct average. So 30 plus 1, 31. Simply, this is the average error. The average of 40 numbers is the 60. That means, already told you about this average part. 40 numbers is not a 60, each number is 60. So it is discovered later, while calculating the average of one number, 11 was wrongly misread as 91. Find the correct average. Now we are asking, see here. Here totally, this 40 is the number, so this 16 is the average. Now, then here, by mistake, they had occurred the mistake. Instead of one number, they had taken another number. So this average becomes wrong average. The 60 is wrong average. Now we have to correct replace the correct number, and to find the correct average, now he is asking how to find about the correct average. See, actually we have to take 11, but was wrongly misread as 91. That means instead of 11, they had taken 91. That means they had taken excess value here. How much excess here? The difference of 11 and 91 is 80. So they had taken 80 excess value. So this 80, already I told you the difference of the value of the average. This is the average because it consists of 40 numbers. More than one, we have to express an average. If it is only one, so we have to consider as a value. See, the difference is 80. This 80 we can cut as a value. Just if you terminate this 80 into the average, so we can get the correct average. How we have to terminate this 80 of the value into the average? The difference is 80. This 80 is the value we should consider as sum of the quantities while terminating into the average. What is the meaning of average? Average is equal to sum of the quantities by number of quantities. So the difference of 80, so we should be calculated as the sum of the quantities. See, instead of the sum of the quantities, we have to put 80 by. So number of quantities. Number of quantities means the total numbers. How many here? 40. So how many total numbers here? 40 means instead of number of quantities, we have to put 40. See, 41s, 42s. So this difference of 80, when we terminate into the average, it becomes 2. Now this 2 we can cut as an average. This also average. Now we can get the answer. So what we have to do, this 2 average, whether we have to add this 2 to 60 or subtract from 60. Here actually we have to take 11. Instead of 11, we have taken a 91. That means we have taken excess value. That means 80 we have taken excess value. This 80 we have turned into the average. It becomes 2. Now here we have taken excess value. So if you want to find the correct average, just we have to subtract from this average. That means this 2 is the average. We have to subtract from 60 only. We can get the correct average. So 60 minus 2 means 58. So this 58 is the correct average. Let's see the next model of the averages, which is concerned to the ratio model. What is the meaning of this ratio model? Here, out of three numbers, they had given three numbers. We don't know the number of each value. Perhaps he had given the ratio among these three numbers. How these three numbers are. See here, the first number is twice the second, and is a half of the third. See, the first number is twice the second. The first number is double the second number, and is means not the second number. And is means the first number. The first is a half of the third. So whenever if you want to do the problems, first of all that you have to analyze the given problem. Then only we can get within fraction of seconds the answer. Suppose if you can't analyze the given problem, it may take so long time if you do the calculations method by mode of C. Here they had given the three numbers, they had given the ratio among these three numbers. The first number is double the second number, and the first number is a half of the third. That means that he has a comparison between among the three numbers. So the first is twice the second, and the first is a half of the third. That means in these two statements he has expressed about the first number. First is double the second number, and the first is half of the third number. Okay. This is the first statement. Then again he had given the second statement. If the average of three numbers is 56, what is the meaning of average? So if you add these three numbers, average means sum of the quantities by number of quantities. If you add these three numbers and divided by with the 3, we can get the average is 56. Now he is asking about to find these three numbers in orderly. Order means according to his statement. Here they had given the 4 options also. This type of method we can do the calculations method, and at the same time we can do trial and error method. So first we will do this problem just by using the calculations method. Let us see. Out of three numbers, 1, 2, 3, 3 numbers are there. The first is twice the second. Now he is expressing about the first number. This first number is double the second number. Suppose double the number. The second number is we will consider as one part, and that means 1s. The first number is double. Double means 2 parts, and is a half means not the second number. The first number is a half of the third. This first number, however the value here, this is a half when compared to the third number. So half value is of 2, full value means 4. So the third number also we can find about the 4 parts. That means 4x we can consider. 4 parts, 1 part, 2 part. Or else in terms of the variables, so 2x, 1x, 4x. Okay, now we consider this first statement. And if the average of three numbers is 56, what is the meaning of average? So average is equal to sum of the quantities by number of quantities. See, sum of the quantities means sum 4 plus 1, 5, 5 plus 1, 2, 7, 7x. Sum of the quantities means we should add this the ratio. Totally 7 parts. That means 7x by number of quantities means 3 numbers are by 3. They have given the average of 3 numbers is 56. Instead of average, we can substitute as 56. So 56. Now, by cancelling 7 1s are 7, 8. So this 3 here dividing, it comes multiplied with 8. 8 is 24. So 24 equal to 1x. What is the meaning of 1x? 1x means 1 part equal to 24 here. Now we have to find about each part value is 24 and this ratio comparison. See, the second number is 1 part, that means 24. So the first number is 2 parts. 2 parts means 24 2s are 48. Similarly, the third number is 4 parts. So 1 part is 24. 4 parts means 24 4s are 96. So we can get the answer 48 24 96. 48 24 96. So where the option is 48 24 96. The second option is the right answer. This is the right answer. But if you do this type of method, we can calculate as a calculated method. It takes so long time in this online exams, and pretty so long time. Please avoid this. Don't do this type of models. Whenever if you get a ratio model, just by doing trial and error method. What is the meaning of trial and error method? Just by substitution the options, we can get the answer easily within the fraction of seconds. Then within the span of 10 seconds. How it is? See. Trial and error method means we have to substitution the options, given options. That is it. The first is twice the second. The first number is twice the second. We have to just substitution this ratio in this each option. First number is twice. This first number is twice. Let us take the first option. The first number is twice. First number should be twice the second number. But here that is reversal. The second number is twice here. So we can eliminate the first option here. Next. Take the second option. This first number is double twice the second number means how much here? 24. The first number is 48. So the first number is double the first number. Yes, this is correct. And is means first is half of the third. Again he is giving the first number is half of the third number. Third number how much here? 96. What is the half of the 96? 48. Yes, it's 48. So this statement is fulfilled here. Let us see how the option 3 and 4 may not be answered. Let us check. First is twice the second. First is twice the second. Here the second number is 24. Double means 48. Here 96 is. So third option is no, won't fit for this statement. About the fourth statement. So first number is double the second number. Second number is 48. First number is 96. It's double. But is half of the third number. This first number should be half the third number. Third number is how much here? 24. 24 half means in half of the 24 means 12 here. 12 should be here. But here 96. So fourth option won't fit for that. So here we can consider the second option would be answered. But at the same time, fifth option also sometimes if you go in bank exam through. Why the fifth option also may be answered? So just we have substituted the first statement only. Again, second statement also is there. If you check the second option which fulfills, then we can confirm the second should be answered. How? See, if the averages of the three numbers is 56. Average means what is the meaning of average? Sum of the quantities by number of quantities. That means if we add these three numbers divided by 3, we should get the average of 56. Let us see. We should add these three numbers. First we should add round figures. 90 plus 20, 110. 20 plus 40, 150. 150, 6 plus 4, 10. 150 plus 10 means 160. 160 plus 8, 168. So let us see, check the average. So the total sum of the quantities means 168. By average means 3 numbers means by 3. That is 3 5s are 15. 1 is 3 6. So the average is 56. Here the average is 56. So this option 2, which satisfies both the statements. So we can get the answer. So here we had not do any calculations. So this is called
and please remember to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe down below to our channel. Land to your dream job through Venki'S Academy.